Yo, we are back. And in particular, your boy Divine Sense Boxing back in the building, man. Good to be with you guys. Finally being able to find some time to jump on the mic, jump on the cam, and give you guys some final thoughts of this massive weekend that's coming up here, and obviously just in a few more days, man. In particular, go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts about Deontay Wilder in particular, man. Look, if you guys don't know, if you follow me on IG a little bit, you might know a little bit, but I've been in some intense training, getting ready for some competitions. I have a competition at the end of November, and then literally a week later, I'm going to Bali to compete there as well. So I'm very focused. I don't have much time other than eating, sleeping, training, working. I just don't have time to come on here, unfortunately, man. But I did put it on my calendar today. Just, all right, rest day, come on the mic, give you guys my thoughts, man. And I appreciate everybody taking the time out of your night to drop by. And I appreciate everybody coming in to hit that like button, get the likes all the way up as we start to filter in. I want to give a shout out to my man Omega Red in the building. What's good to my man Omega SM. Alfred also in the building. Good to see you. Platboy Plays. Always good to see you, my bro. Lit for Life Films and Music. What's good, bro? Nice to see you. And Cairo 90s. What's good? For all the people that dropping in early, much love and appreciation. Before I kick this video off, I am going to be giving my reaction to Deontay Wilder's most recent training, and I believe it might be one of his, if not the last media workout. I've already done one about a week or so ago, giving you guys my reaction to him working with Malik Scott. But I figured, let me go ahead and give you guys my reaction one more time before the big fight kicks off. I also, MStacks85 is good. I also plan to drop a prediction video of Caleb Plant and Anthony Dirrell, hopefully tomorrow morning for you guys. That'll be up. So I'll get that kind of last minute and get that prediction out there right quick. It's going to be a short one, maybe a 4 or 5 minute video, straight to the point. Give you guys my prediction on that. And simultaneously, Devin Haney and Kambosos as well. So that's something for y'all to stand by and look out for as we close down on these final days before these big fights, all within one day, pretty much. So it's going to be intense. Now, a lot of people have come on here and asked me, or hit me up on IG, or hit me up on other social media outlets asking me if I will be calling the fight, and if I am, which fight will I be calling. It wasn't an easy decision. As we know, we have the biggest card is probably in my opinion, the Deontay Wilder, Helenius, Anthony Durrell, Caleb Plant fight. That's my opinion. I think that's the biggest fight. But we do have Savannah Marshall fighting. We have, like I said, Kambosos and Devin Haney fighting. And so ultimately, I have to go with the biggest event of the night. And I will be commentating Anthony Durrell, Caleb Plant, and, of course, Deontay Wilder and Helenius. And that's it. I'm going to be calling those two fights, and that's it. And then I'll be giving you guys maybe the day after my post-fight reaction to Haney and Kambosos, and let you guys know how I saw that fight as well. I can't, unfortunately, hyper-focus on two different fights at one time. I want to be able to give you guys my 100% energy and dedication to one card, you know what I mean? And I don't know how other guys are going to be doing it here on YouTube. And my opinion is that if you're going to be giving, you know, unfiltered, raw, and authentic commentary and put in that wholehearted energy, it's impossible to do it with two fights going on at the same time. So I've decided to go ahead and call the biggest fight, or the biggest card, rather, in my opinion. So you guys will be getting my commentary for Plant, Durrell, Wilder, and Helenius. So y'all can stay tuned for that. And on that note, what's up, Don? On that note, I also am planning to put together another Firestorm panel. That will be Thursday night for everybody in the States. I already have a couple of guests that are lined up. So that will be a big one. It'll also be open panel as well for any latecomers. I hit up 78. I hit up Drew. Drew told me that he is busy meeting up with a lot of LDBC members as people are starting to filter in to New York to prepare for the big fight. So he may pop in for a bit, but I told him, look, man, family first. You got a lot of people coming out to New York to see you, so make sure you take care of that business. If you can come in, cool. If not, all good. 78 is as well. It's fight week. Everybody's busy. 78 basically told me the same thing. He said, look, Divine, I'm super busy preparing for fight week, but if I can't, I will try to jump in. Then who else did I hit up? I hit a couple others, man, but I do have two guests that are for sure in. So that'll be the Firestorm panel, and we're going to talk about it all. We're going to drop our final predictions, our final thoughts. We'll leave out debates. We'll let people come in and say their final thoughts. There are people that think that Helenius is going to win this fight. I've already dropped a prediction video of the fight. I've let you guys know what I thought. Hopefully you guys have already seen it. It's on my channel. If you haven't, go check it out. At least stop by and hit the like button if you haven't yet. But I've given my official prediction of the Wilder Helenius fight. I broke it down. I was unbiased. You know, it doesn't matter that I'm a Wilder fan. I gave you guys a straight up prediction on exactly how I think it's going to happen. And there are people in the comment section that thinks that Wilder is done. You know, Fury finished him. He's not mentally the same. He was looking good. He's looking flashy, but it won't matter. Robert Helenius is too big, too strong. It's going to walk him down and beat him up and knock him out. So that's on the comment section. I'm not making this shit up. So there are people that are feeling that way. So in that regard, when we open the Firestorm panel tomorrow night, don't be surprised if we have people that are going to come in and try to say that, you know, hey, this is the end of Deontay Wilder. Essentially, we're going to talk about Haney and Kambosos. Let people chop it up about that. We're going to talk about Plant and Durrell. Let people chop up about that. And we're just going to get it all out there Thursday night, and in preparation for obviously the big Saturday night event. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. We'll see. And that's why I'm going to go ahead, before I kick off the Firestorm panel, I'm going to go ahead and do one last reaction video to Deontay Wilder's final open media workout to just kind of solidify my points at least. Y'all can say what you want to say about my prediction, but I back it up with points. I back it up with a true boxing analysis. So y'all can say what you want to say. He's just a Wilder supporter. He's pandering to the Wilder fans. I get that shit all the time in my emails and my Instagram. I'm fucking sick of it. But you can't fuck with me. You can't battle. with me, man. I mean, that's just what it is, because I'm going to come at you and tell you exactly why. And when it happens, the way that I said it's going to happen, like I have predicted so many other times before, I just don't predict. I give y'all rounds. I give y'all exactly what it's going to be. Knockout, decision. I told y'all Bivol going to beat Canelo's ass by decision. What happened? I told y'all Haney's going to beat Kambosos' ass by decision. What happened? I told y'all that Charlo was going to beat Castaño's ass in the rematch. What happened? I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. So, it is what it is. King Grayson in the building. What's good? I am Trill Will. I see you, bro. I appreciate you stopping by tonight, man. Hope you're good. Hope your family's good. I've been following your IG, man. Your family's looking beautiful out there, Will. So keep doing your thing. Keep loving that family of yours. Look, it's something to be excited about, whether you hate or love Wilder. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put it in the title. Hate him or love him. The world will watch Deontay Wilder October 15th. Hate him or love him, the world will watch Deontay Wilder on October 15th. That I promise you. G-Funk in the building. What's up, G-Funk? My man Big Dog Willie in the building, man. A member for 13 months. Yo, shout out to Big Dog Willie. A member for 13 months. My man's got, I don't know if y'all noticed, but he's got the golden lion next to his name. That represents a member who has been an official member of the channel for 1 year. Mad love to my man Big Dog. We got G5 in the building. What's up, G5? G5 also is a 6 months official member of the channel. So he's got the golden Spartan right there next to his name. So I see those badges popping. Much love and appreciation, man. Yeah, G-Funk, drop that, bro. Drop that prediction. Drop that prediction, bro. I'll pop by, man, for sure. Yeah, so look, at the end of the day, man, people are gonna say what they want to say. A lot has been said over the course of, the past, I don't know what, 5-6 months. The trilogy between Wilder and Fury is essentially done, unless some miracle happens and they end up in the ring for a 4th time. I don't think it's that likely, but anything is possible. Shit, it's a lot of people say, man, Fury will always be Wilder, or 4 fights don't happen. Well, that's just not true. Dudes have faced off against each other 4 times, multiple times throughout boxing history. As a matter of fact, there are situations where one fighter won 3 out of 4. But the fights are just so compelling and so entertaining and so blockbuster that they just keep putting them together. I mean, Manny Pacquiao, for the most part, got the best of Juan Manuel Marquez. And we remember what happened in their last fight. I was like, y'all got short memory. Y'all got some short memory problems. Pacquiao got the best of Marquez for so long. And whether it was close or it was controversial or not, when history books are written, Pacquiao won that trilogy. But we remember what happened in the last fight. Right? And we can go back to the Jake LaMotta's and the Sugar Ray Robinsons, and those guys fought 4 or 5 times. And Robinson, for the most part, in all of his trilogies, whether it's a 3-fight, 4-fight, 5-fight, he got the best. But because of what it was, they made it happen. So this idea that is Fury and Wilder will never face off, it's not likely, but it's not impossible. As a matter of fact, it is very possible. The walls are closing in on Fury anyway. I mean, where the fuck is he going to go? He's going to fight Joshua? He's going to fight Usyk? To me, it's like, well, yeah, we're going to go and fight Usyk for undisputed and this, that, and the third. But then you put all these different stipulations and talk about money, and all of a sudden the fight is not really happening. Is it really happening? It's just a bunch of bullshit, smoky mirrors and just bullshit, man. And or you got to fight Joshua and give the UK fans the fight they want to see. I look, man, Fury just doesn't have very many options. He's holding belts hostage, and Wilder obviously is on a comeback. He's on an active comeback. He's made it perfectly clear that I'm going to be around for the next couple of years, and I'm coming to be a champion again. And if y'all don't know, yo, Wilder and Helenius is fighting for a title eliminator. This is a title eliminator on the line. October 15th is a title eliminator. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you, right? So the walls are closing in. Rather, Fury decides to truly retire, because he's always half-assed retired. He's retired. He's not really, whatever. Rather, he truly vacates the belts and sails off into the sunset and says, oh, I'm Tyson Fury. I've had a great career. I'm done. Or he stays. It doesn't really matter. Wilder is marching forward. Fury is at home in the UK smoking cigars and drinking whiskey. We don't know what the fuck he's doing. But that's fine. Just keep that in mind, though, and revise your history. Revise your history. Loud man in the building, what's good? JD Walker, the boss talker, what's good? So I see my man Platboy dropping in those custom emojis, man. You got to be an official member to drop those custom emojis. Hey, and by the way, those custom emojis are going to come in handy come fight night, FYI, because I guarantee you guys know how it goes. You guys know how it happens. When I go live, my live commentary is open to the entire world. You feel me? And those who have been a part of it have seen instances where I'm commentating live, the energy's super high, and I've had up to 500 people. No shit. And I know for a fact, my man Flatboy knows that. He's been around. So when that happens, you get a lot of Wilder haters, you're gonna get Helenius supporters, you're gonna get all the Scandinavian people, you get all this crazy shit happening. So those custom emojis will come in handy come fight night. If you're an official member of the channel, y'all can plaster it and support your man Deontay Wilder, if indeed you are going for Deontay. So let me go ahead and pull up the very first video that I want to share with you guys, because this is technically a reaction video. I know a lot of you guys tuned in to get my reaction. I know y'all like my reactions, so we're gonna make that happen. So the first one I want to show you is, let's do this one, titled by none other, I believe it is Fight Hub. Shout out to Fight Hub. Yeah, special shout out to Fight Hub, man. They are one of the very, very few channels out here who allows me to, give live commentary on their footage without too much hassle. So I do want to give a special shout out to Fight Hub out there. I feel like they're true boxing fans, in my opinion. The people that work there, they let the smaller channels, give fair commentary. So shout out to them. So they have a video out entitled "Deontay Wilder looks fast and powerful after a long layoff." So we're gonna look at this again. So like I said, for the people that are just dropping in, make sure y'all hitting up that like button before you drop in here, though. Make sure y'all hitting that like button before you drop in here. I'm taking time, out of my day, busy day. For those of you who don't know, I'm actively training and preparing for a competition in Bali here in the next month or so. I'm super busy. I hardly have any time to jump on here with y'all, man. So make sure that y'all hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, stay a part of the conversation. I will be commentating on this fight live October 15th. But do your boy a favor and get those damn likes all the way up. So look, this is the final open workout to the media. So I think it holds merit. I think it's worthy of my commentary. So we're going to look at it, man. And by the way, this whole new concept of Wilder hitting these foam pads, I love it. I love it, man, because you force a big man to move. You force a big man to move, man, with these foam pads, right? So it's not about loading up and smashing combinations on the mitts or crushing a heavy bag. We all know Deontay can do that. When he was preparing for Fury, we saw a lot of footage of him just smashing a heavy bag for hours. We saw footage of him smashing mitts for hours, right? We saw the weight that he put on. We saw this look in his eye that it was all power and speed I'm gonna put on muscle. I'm gonna come after Fury, right? We've seen that. Now this is a whole new refurbished Deontay Wilder. Hit the fire emoji in the chat if you know what I'm saying. This is a refurbished Deontay Wilder right here. Leaner, faster, more mobile, more athletic. Back to where he was when he was successful at 215, 216, 217, right? That's where he's at right now. Working the foam pads, working on his reactions, his defense, his footwork, right? Pivoting. In attack mode, on defense mode. I love to see it. I'm glad that Malik Scott has implemented it. Oh man, Plat Boys in that super chat says we need the live action fight breakdowns back. Yeah, man. Live action fight breakdowns. Yeah, man. I would love if I had the choice, if I had the opportunity to really choose an avenue on how to conduct my channel, I would do live commentary for real fights, and I would do film studies. That's it. That's all I would do. Commentate on live fights and do film studies all day, every day. But unfortunately, I can't do that. I would love to pull up old fights and just break it down, do style. You know, Malik Scott does it a lot on his IG, and that's the type of shit that I like to do. I like to get scientific with it. And then when I do my fight predictions, I want to give you guys film study while I'm doing it. That's what I would love to do. But of course, you know, Google and YouTube, see that you know, they don't want you to do that, right? So it is what it is. We have to work with what we got. But let me get into my reaction of this video right here, man. Deontay Wilder looks fast and powerful. Let me give you guys my thoughts and my reaction on how Deontay Wilder looks for his last open to the media workout. And by the way, who is this blue blood right here? Is this blue blood leaning down on the ropes? I'm not sure. I'm not in this Philly hat. That looks like blue blood, but I'm not sure. I see my man Deontay. What's up, bro? Showing love, my guy. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you. Much love, man. Hope to see you here, by the way. Fight night. Commentating live, y'all. Commentating live. Y'all better put it on your calendar. Divine Sense Boxing, October 15th, live commentary. Y'all don't need the other commentary that you get live fight night. Y'all don't need that. Y'all don't need that. Y'all need that real, authentic, genuine, non-biased fight breakdown / live commentary analysis by your boy Divine Sense. So mark it down, set your alarm. Y'all can watch the fight live. Watch it live. Pull it up on your big screen and turn on Divine Sense Boxing. I promise you, you won't regret it. I promise you that. All right, here we go. Let's look at this, man. I mean, like Deontay, he's got his do-rag on. He ain't got no hand wraps on. I mean, this is what we call a walkthrough. This is what it is. It's a walkthrough. Every professional athlete does it, right? They do a walkthrough, just like in football. You know, Deontay Wilder is getting to the point where his body is exactly where it needs to be. He's what, 3 days out before fight night. No need to rip the mitts and rip the heavy bag and do heavy sparring or none of that shit. It's all about walkthroughs, just staying a little bit sharp, fluid, keeping the eyes sharp, keeping the mind sharp, and that's it. And that's it. And that's smart. That's working smarter, not harder. Right? The usage of the hands is great. You know, it's be like water. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a martial art aspect to it. Deflex, wax on, wax off shit. And people laugh at that. This is boxing, bro. This ain't karate. Well, obviously, your knowledge of martial arts as a whole is minimal. That's why you laugh at it. And that's why you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. Using your hands in boxing, not just to punch, but to deflect and defend. If you know, then you know. Right? But these foam pads, man, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. I love it. You know, it just offers that range, you know, and Helenius is a big, tall guy. You know, he's going to have a reach. He's going to be on that front foot, I think. That's part of my prediction video that I put out there if y'all haven't seen it. I feel like Helenius is going to be on the front foot trying to impose his will. You know he's going to watch film of him and Tyson Fury, right? You know that. We know this, right? So that's what I expect. That's what I expect, is for Helenius to be aggressive, try to take a page out of Tyson Fury's book. And you can see what they're looking at here, right? Staying light on their toes, moving around, and not standing in front of what would be Robert Helenius. We know damn good and well, rather you think Helenius is going to win the fight off of pure determination, you think he's tough, you think he can punch, you think Wilder ain't got no chin. Whatever your reason for Wilder losing the fight, there ain't no damn way, if you have any intelligence, that you would say that Helenius is more athletic than Wilder, right? And that is the point, is that, you know, Helenius coming forward, he can try to cut off the ring all he wants, right? With Deontay moving like this, constantly changing the angles, moving his hands around, being fluid, defending, you don't know when a punch is coming back. Robert Helenius can come forward with a jab all he wants. He can fling shots over the top. He can loop shots over the top all he wants, right? And maybe, you know, maybe he can get the crowd into it a little bit here and there, because he is a valiant, brave man who will try to land something big and put himself in a position to win the fight. I expect nothing less of Robert Helenius. But with that being said, I mean, look, Deontay is literally moving around like a light heavyweight. I mean, watch this sequence right here. Whoop, 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 right? And it's not about what, it's not even about what Malik Scott is doing. Forget about Malik Scott, because I know what the haters say. Oh, well, Malik's just standing there. He ain't doing shit. But that's not the point. They're not paying attention. It is, look how fast a heavyweight it moves. Who the hell right now, other than a few like Frank Sanchez and a few others, are moving like this? You know, I'll wait. Right? And the problem is that not only is he moving the way that he's moving, which is a phenomenal sight to behold, because this is the Deontay Wilder that we remember during his successful times of speed, power, agility, and athleticism. So he's back to that, right? So not only is he able to do what he used to do and displaying that once again, but now we have to remind ourselves that he's going to be doing it again, and he still has that power, right? So look, catching the right foam pad on the left shoulder, right? Catch it, duck underneath to Deontay's right, which would be Malik's left, assuming that the left hand would be down because Robert Helenius will be loading up with the left hook. And you come underneath, you feint as if you're going to go to your left, but you step to your right, bam, right uppercut. Okay? This is not, I mean, yeah, the media is there. The media is there. And it's a little bit of a show for sure. But this is muscle memory. This is something that they've been working on. Is the fluidity and the lightness of the feet and the movements and using your God-given abilities and attributes, which is athleticism. And it's just something that he's just far above Robert Helenius. I mean, feel free to tell me that I'm wrong. Feel free. I'll wait. I like that right hand to the sternum as well. I love the black and gold, by the way. If y'all don't know, that's my favorite color. That is blue blood. God damn, that is blue blood right there. Look at blue blood chilling. He got his fucking sunglasses on indoors, too. Only blue blood can pull that shit off. The only dude in the whole damn building with sunglasses on. Look at it. Look at blue blood right there. I know that's blue blood. Tell me that ain't blue blood, bro. That's gotta be him. I see my man indoors with sunglasses. I'm like, yep, that's blue blood right there. That's my man. This is what it is, man. This is what it is. Fluid, right? Light on your feet. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. And ever since the second fight between him and Fury, I've been waiting for the return of this Deontay Wilder right here. This look right here. Fluidity, athleticism, speed. He looks confident. He looks relaxed. His mind looks relaxed. I didn't see that same relaxation in his mind preparing for Tyson Fury in the third fight. I just didn't see it. I saw vengeance. I saw anger. I saw revenge. I saw fixation. I saw somebody that was just tunnel vision. That's what I saw. And he damn near pulled it off. He damn near pulled it off, even though he took some of his own tools away from himself, right? But now that relaxation is back. That focus is back. The rejuvenation, the refurbishment of who he is, what he was, all that now coming back, right? So what's up, Drake? Good to see you, bro. Make sure y'all stepping in, getting the likes up, man. I mean, how do we not have 50 likes at this point? How do we not have 50 likes at this point? It just blows my mind, man.
That's not bad, boy.
So what I'm going to do, this is the first one right here. I got another one for y'all, man. I got another one. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere yet. I got another one for you guys. Shout out to Fight Hub, man. They putting in that work. Always letting me commentate on their footage, so much appreciation. All right, so I got another one for you guys, man. What's up, Anthony, man? Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in, bro. All right, so next one. We're gonna look at something, you know, more or less the same. More or less the same. These ads be killing me, bro. And let me say something about these ads right quick. Okay, just I gotta get it off my chest. As much as it makes my eyes and ears bleed with these fucking ads, man, all the fucking time. Oh, I missed the football game. Shit, I gotta catch the highlights. It takes me 3 fucking minutes to get through ads just to watch a goddamn highlight, to watch a 2-minute highlight of a game that I missed, right? Or to make even matters worse, I'm watching, you know, I like to watch the show Hot Ones. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's called like First We Feast Hot Ones. It's this dude that sits down with celebrities to eat like hot chicken wings, and it's entertaining, right? Sit down with a lot of celebrities, and they're usually like 25 minutes long, right? And I swear to God, the video gets cut off at least 10 times. And see, it's like, I know what Google's trying to do. They're trying to force people to buy that premium shit. But I'm going to tell you, I'm here to tell you, Google, the reason why I'm not going to buy it, even though my eyes and ears and my heart bleeds at the amount of ads that you put forward. The reason why I'm not going to do it is because, bro, like, let's be real. You take enough money from me as it is. Cutting cheese off the top from the super chats, cutting cheese off the top with the channel memberships, cutting cheese off the ads, cutting cheese off the top of everything. And then you want me to give you more money every month by buying premium. This shit's wild. But anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Now, moving on. So we got another video here entitled Deontay Wilder, New Mike Tyson. I love Fight Hype, man. They be putting these real, like, theatrical titles in there. Deontay Wilder, new Mike Tyson, bob and weave defense displays major technical improvements for the return. So I think this is more or less, is it the same? Nah, okay. I think they might be using different tools in this one. Let's see if it's more or less the same. While I'm watching this, if another ad comes in, I swear to God, I'm gonna flip my table. I think it's more or less the same, man. I was hoping they were gonna use that little mechanism that you slide out that simulates a punch. But it looks like it's more or less the same, working on footwork and, you know, being fluid and whatnot. Ex-Outlaw, what's good, bro? Ex-Outlaw. Oh, hey, shit, I'm writing that down, bro. I'm writing that down. Ad Block Plus. Yep. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody dropping in, man. Make sure as you come in, hit that like button if you guys are just coming in or you just came in here recently. If you're curious, I will be commentating the fight October 15th, man. I will be giving you guys my commentary for the co-main event and the main event. Co-main event obviously being Anthony Durrell and Caleb Plant. Shit, that shit about to piss YouTube off. Yeah. So in a nutshell, man, the reason why I wanted to come on here, number one, I haven't been live very often lately. For those of you guys just coming, here comes an ad. See, as soon as I, you know, kick my feet up a little bit. So for those just coming in, I've been really busy preparing for a competition in Bali. It's kind of like a holiday slash competition and whatnot. So I just don't have any time to get on here. So part of it was just being able to come back on here and reconnect with you guys, share some thoughts with you guys about Deontay Wilder's final. This is his final open media workout, by the way. We're just a few days left before the fight. Obviously, he's got no hand wraps on. And this is just a walkthrough, right? Just staying fluid, keeping his mind sharp. So I just want to come in here and chop it up with the family a little bit. If you guys haven't seen my official prediction of this fight, make sure you all stop by the channel and check that out. At least do me a favor and hit the like button on it if you don't have too much time to sit through a video. But yeah, you know, I think in a nutshell, man, I'm impressed. I am excited to see the rejuvenated and refurbished Deontay Wilder. And it's, you know, it's not refurbished in a way where he wasn't good and now he's good. He was always good. It's just that, you know, he had a little bump in the road. That's all it was. Just a little bump in the road. You know, and what I mean by refurbished is he's back to what we remember him as. And a lot of people don't know that I've been talking about Deontay Wilder since 2012, 2013. This is right here. This is the Deontay Wilder that I remember talking about and praising and telling everybody and warning everybody, yo, this man is dangerous. Because look at the athleticism, look at the fluidity, look at the hand speed, right? Speed kills, man. You watch boxing long enough, speed kills. And the only way that you offset speed is what? Right? We're playing Jeopardy now. What offset speed? Timing. You need timing to offset speed, right? And you have to ask yourself, if you're predicting this fight or if you're betting on this fight, and if you want to go for the odds and predict Helenius to pull the upset, then you should be asking yourself, does Robert Helenius have the boxing ability? Because it takes boxing ability to have timing. Does he have the boxing ability to place the correct timing in between Deontay Wilder's hand speed and power? That's what it is. Because if you all think that Robert Helenius is just going to rough up Deontay, walk him down and beat him up and try to more or less simulate something that Tyson Fury did. Because, I mean, it's not a far-fetched idea. Yes, he will take a page out of Fury's book. Why wouldn't you? I mean, that's a common thing to do. You've seen Deontay Wilder lose 2 out of his last 3 fights. How did that guy beat Deontay? Let me take a page out of that book. Fighters do it all the time. Pac-Man Tay in the building. What's up? What's up, Tay? I appreciate you, man. I know you're going to be in New York, right? Shit, y'all making me jealous, man. I can't make it out there. The whole damn family's going out there. But at least I got this microphone to be able to connect with you guys, man. Be able to commentate on it live. But look, yeah, so if you're going for the upset, if you're going for Helenius in this fight, rather you believe that Robert's truly going to win or not, or maybe you just like to play the odds and go for Helenius. I won't question a man's pockets, because the way you spend money, well, that's up to you. How you want to throw your money around is up to you. But I will say this. It's hard for me not to question your logic, though. Because if you're going for Helenius, you're basically telling me a few things. One, you're telling me that you have to believe, rather you're rich or not, and you can just throw a couple hundo or a couple thousand out there and bet on the odds. You still have to have some type of logic. I want to believe that you have some type of logic behind it, and you're not just careless. With whatever amount of money you put on this fight, you gotta have some type of logic behind it, right? So if you bet on Helenius, despite the odds look attractive, what is the logic? So you're telling me that Deontay Wilder is what? He's broken, right? He's broken from the Fury trilogy. He looks good on camera, but when the lights are shining and it's time to perform, he will revert back to the brokenness of Tyson Fury and the damage that Tyson Fury put on him. So at some point in the fight, he's going to show that vulnerability, and Robert Helenius will pull the upset. That's number one. Then you also have to convince me that how is he, other than Deontay not being mentally ready, he's not mentally the same anymore. Look, Robert Helenius has still got to be able to perform, right? I mean, Deontay Wilder, rather you think he's mentally prepared or not, or mentally recovered or not, he's not going to just lay down. Like, if you think that Deontay Wilder is not a warrior or a man who's not willing to die in the ring, rather he's mentally prepared or not, then you're a fool. Straight up and down. You are a fool. Take it how you want to take it, but you're a fool if you think that. So, if you think Deontay Wilder has some type of vulnerability mentally due to the damage that he took against Fury, he's never the same, right? I don't agree with it, but I understand your point of view, because boxers have made comebacks and after devastating losses, and then they're never the same. That does happen. So if that's your stance, my question then would be, well, how does Helenius pull it off? Because Deontay is not going to just lay down, right? So he's got to have the skill, right? So he's going to walk forward. He's going to fight on the inside. He's going to surprise us with really good combinations. You know, like I said, how do you offset speed? Deontay Wilder now at 218. That's my prediction, by the way, on what he will weigh fight night, or weigh it. What he will weigh in the day before the fight is 218. That's my prediction, right? So at 218, we know that Deontay is fluid. He's quick. Rather he's 240 or 218, it doesn't matter. He has the power. So we know he's got power. What does Robert Helenius do to negate that? Most definitely King of Kings. Most definitely, bro. flex that sword, man. Hey, my man, Big Dog Willie, he got that golden lion. Every every official channel member to Divine Sense Boxing, that's what you should aspire to be, is get that golden lion next to your name. But you got to be a channel member for a year to get that golden lion. But anyway, let's stay on course. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm hard pressed, man. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people have actually commented on my videos, my official prediction video, which hopefully y'all have seen already. If you haven't, go and check it out. It's on my channel. People are saying Helenius is going to knock out Deontay Wilder. Now, some of these people that are saying this, they could just be straight up Deontay Wilder haters. That's fine. But I mean, I do believe that people do honestly feel that Deontay Wilder is not the same. There are people out there that feel that he's broken. They feel like, you know, we've seen this before and it's going to happen again. Robert is too big, too strong, too determined. He's just going to walk down Deontay. Deontay's too small. Robert Helenius will wear him out, lay on him. Like, I don't fucking know what people think. That's why I'm here talking on the mic, trying to figure out what people think. But we have yet to I haven't gotten an answer. I have yet to have anybody come in the chat and give me an answer. Maybe I'll get it fight night when I go commentating live. Maybe we'll get some Robert Helenius fans, or we'll get the Scandinavian people in here. Who knows? Maybe they'll tell us why they think Helenius is going to win the fight. But based off my knowledge of boxing, talking about the sport for a better part of the decade, this is a dangerous man I'm seeing right here, man. This is a dangerous man right here. Because not only is he back at the weight that he needs to be, he's back to using that athleticism. I mean, look at this. What heavyweight moves like that, man? What other heavyweight has that flexibility in the hips, the reaction, the fast twitch muscle fibers in the legs and the hips and the torso, right? His core is looking strong, using his hands well to deflect, using them defensively and offensively and counter punching positions. I mean, what other heavyweights moving like that? This is a dangerous man that I'm looking at right here. Not just physically, but also he looks mentally relaxed and confident. Like the way he looks, man, it's just different. It reminds me mentally of the Deontay Wilder that was preparing to take the title off for Mainster. That's what it reminds me of. Focus, confidence. Confidence was the biggest thing against Vermette. I mean, he knew he was going to knock out Sturridge. He knew it. He knew it in his soul that he was going to do it in the rematch, and he did it, as we know, in phenomenal fashion. That is the type of man that I'm seeing right here on this screen. Shout out to my man Blue Blood, the only man in the building with sunglasses on. That shit cracked me up every time I see it, man. But I love this tool right here, man. I love this tool right here, man. It's really good for reaction, using your hands, right? And, you know, I mean, Deontay is like, he's moving around like a light heavyweight right here. He's moving around like he's 170 pounds. Right? And I just don't see how Robert Helenius is going to be able to deal with that hand speed, with that movement, with these constant pivots. I just don't see how he's going to be able to deal with it. And one thing that I will mention right away, because people have mentioned it, is that, well, they sparred before. So there's things that Helenius has seen that he thinks that he can expose. He knows some weaknesses of Deontay. It's not just the fact that he lost to Fury and he can take a page out of Fury's book. It's also the fact that they used to spar. So Robert knows, or he has an idea of things that would work well against Deontay. But I'm here to remind people. What's up, Anthony Bolton and Kaz? I see you, man. I'm not sure if I shouted you out yet, man, but I see you. I appreciate you. We should have 50 likes by now, y'all. We should have 50 likes by now. If you haven't hit that like button, slip down and smash that like button for me. I appreciate you immensely. So, yeah, let me keep playing this, man. I'm gonna play this video one more time. I'm probably gonna get up out of here. I gotta get some food already. What's up, Joshua? What's up? Yo in the building. What's good? All right, so look, I wanna hit the nail on the head right here. It's one point that I do want to make for all the detractors out there, all the haters out there, or the people that genuinely, and I try to use the word genuinely as kindly as I possibly can. People who genuinely think that Robert's going to win this fight based off of whatever reason they have. Deontay's not ready. He's mentally broken, blah, blah, blah. So the one thing that people will try to say is, well, they've sparred before, right? So Helenius knows things that maybe Deontay hasn't thought about. Well, I mean, Deontay's obviously is the second man in the ring, so he knows Helenius' vulnerabilities as well. But look, this is what you guys have to understand, though. When Deontay Wilder and Helenius were sparring, most recently, was when Deontay Wilder was preparing for his fight against Fury for the third fight, right? Deontay Wilder, preparing for that fight, was a 240-pound man. His mind wasn't the same as it is now. The training that they were doing then is not the same training that they're doing now. We got Tay in the building. If he wants to comment on that, he can to verify, but that's up to him. But I can almost guarantee you, based off of all the footage that I've seen and all the things that I've heard, not only is Deontay Wilder back to his roots in regards to a weight that he has had success at, he knows that he's had success at, but also mentally, he has got that fortitude back, that mental fortitude. It's a completely different Deontay Wilder that we are seeing before us right here on this screen in comparison to the man that Helenius was sparring. It doesn't mean that Wilder was a lesser man. It doesn't mean that Wilder was a less skilled man, but it means that Wilder was an extra 25 pounds, potentially. The game plan was different. The mindset was different. The training was different. It's basically, you can argue that it's a whole different fighter. So for me, this idea that, oh, well, Helenius and Wilder has sparred, so therefore Helenius has a little edge, I just don't buy it. As a matter of fact, if you want to talk about an edge in regards to sparring, I would say that Wilder has a way more edge over Helenius, because I don't see Helenius changing shit. From the moment that Wilder sparred Helenius to the moment that they're going to face off on October 15th, I think it's more or less going to be the same Robert Helenius. Robert Helenius is going to have to prove me wrong. Robert Helenius is going to have to be somebody that I couldn't believe, or I wouldn't believe he could be. But the fact of the matter is that Deontay Wilder, I knew in the depths of my soul and my heart that the man that we saw face off against Fury in the third fight, that's not Deontay Wilder. That is not the Deontay Wilder that we fell in love with in regards to his true physical attributes and skills. That wasn't. That was a man fixated on vengeance and revenge who was 240 pounds, a weight that he's never fought at his entire career. He's never had success at 240 plus pounds of muscle, by the way, which weighs down your fast twitch muscle fibers. What is one thing that helps Deontay Wilder be successful? Is his ability to have one of the best, if not the best, fast twitch muscle fibers in heavyweight boxing. That ability to get off first. If you rewind the tape back to when he knocked out Dominic Brazil. The whole reason why he knocked out Dominic Brazil the way that he did was pure speed, power, and accuracy. Fast twitch muscle fibers. He was way faster and obviously way more powerful than Dominic Brazil. It is what it is. The gods have blessed Deontay Wilder with that ability. That ability was essentially watered down or tainted or discombobulated when he goes into the ring at 240 plus pounds. That's what people have to understand. Shit, I don't know if y'all listening or not. My man King of Kings Boxing in that super chat, man, much love and appreciation. He said Wilder seems more accumulated to his new training style, but his weight is right. Speed is the key. The bulk was too much in the last fight. Absolutely, man. This is what I was saying. My man just kind of solidified my point. Exactly. And the only reason why I'm doing this live right now is just, you know, I gotta put an extra nail in the coffin. If anybody out there, what's up, Dwayne? I see you in the building, bro. I appreciate you hitting that like button too, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I don't know how we ain't got I don't know how we don't got 50 likes yet. But I do want to hit my man. I do want to hit my man Joshua with the wrench. Much love and respect for all of the support. I want to hit my man Yo with the wrench as well. I've seen you in the building for quite some time, and also my man X Outlaw. I don't see you always here, man X, but when you are here, you're always an ardent supporter, so I appreciate you. I also want to hit up my man Glarley Ray, hit you up with that wrench. I haven't done this in a while, man, so I want to catch up on that. I also want to hit my man Cairo, if you're still in here, hitting you up with that wrench. Much love and appreciation. So now that we've got that sorted out, we got back in here. And I see we got that 50 likes, man. Whoever was that 50th like, I appreciate you. Much love. All right, so what was I? I had to wrench up my people right quick. Look, this is a dangerous man right here before us, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all, let me say this. For all the people out there that you're going for Wilder, you love Wilder, you respect him not only as a man but as a fighter, and you're a fan of him. But maybe there's something deep into your soul, right? Your boxing soul that is whispering in your ear, telling you that there's a possibility that Deontay, maybe he's not mentally recovered. Maybe, you know, there's a little bit of fear or anxiety of his return, and you just want to see great things come from Deontay Wilder, but there's a little bit of lack of confidence. I'm here to reassure you, Divine Sense Box. You can call me the confidence booster. You can call me the doctor, right? I am prescribing you the confidence booster based off of my knowledge of the sport. All right, G-Funk. Yeah, man, I'll probably drop by, bro. Appreciate you. And if you're doing an open panel, bro, let me know. I'll drop in. Yeah, so I'm the doctor. I'm going to prescribe you guys with a confidence booster based off of my knowledge of the sport. Don't be deterred. Don't be scared. Have no fear. Deontay Wilder. Write it on the fucking wall. Deontay Wilder will be victorious on October 15th. And he's going to do it in grand fashion. That is exactly why in my prediction video in the title, I said, there will be fireworks. And if y'all missed my official prediction video, which is on my channel, there's a thorough breakdown. It's like 12 minutes long. Go check it out. But in that prediction video, I predicted, I believe I said, I want to say 7. I think it's like 7 or 8. That's what I'm calling it. 7th to 8th round knockout And like I told you guys before, I don't just give you guys predictions. I give you rounds. I give you how it's going to happen. I say, yo, it's going to be a knockout. It's going to be a decision. So you can put your money up on the counter with confidence. You can put your confidence up on the counter with extra confidence. I think since I've came back, recreating this channel, Divine Sense Reborn, aka Divine Sense Boxing, I believe I've only got 2 fights incorrect. 2 fights incorrect, which is obviously the Wilder Fury 3 fight. I thought Wilder was going to be able to. I had my speculation. I had my doubts in regards to his weight. That kind of that bothered me. But I thought that he would land a big punch and end it. And I also believe that, and I still believe to this day, that Fury wasn't fully prepared for that 3rd fight. I still believe that today. And so that prediction I got wrong. And I'm trying to think of the other one. There was an upset somewhere. There was an upset. Oh, I thought Teofimo was going to beat George Kambosos. George Kambosos fucked me. My man Georgie. Georgie fucked me. But that's it. Everything else. Caleb Plant, Canelo. I was going for Caleb, but I told y'all Canelo was going to win that fight. He won the fight. Right? Charlo Castaño, the rematch. I told y'all Charlo was going to whoop that ass. I told y'all Devin Haney was going to whoop Kambosos' ass. I mean, the list is long. I told you guys Usyk was going to upset Joshua not once, but twice. I mean, the second one wasn't really an upset, but I told y'all he was going to beat him twice. And as a matter of fact, the first fight, I was one of the very few people, other than me and Stormy, that I know of, who came out and said that not only is Usyk going to win the fight, he's going to win it clearly. And I got so much crazy heat off of that video. It got a crazy amount of views too. And motherfuckers were going crazy. You don't know shit about boxing, blah, 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 blah. And there's just so many other fights that I can't think off the top of my head right now. I told y'all that Ugas was going to beat Pacquiao's ass. And that's what happened. I told y'all Earl Spence was going to beat Ugas. I told y'all that Crawford was going to beat Porter. I told y'all Tank was going to beat Mario Barrios. I told y'all that Tank was going to beat Rolly. And some of y'all were talking about, oh, I don't know, man, Rolly might get him. Rolly might get him. Shout out to my man, Demon. The Demon is not in the building tonight. And I say that because he always jumps in and says Demon in the building. He's not in the building tonight. But I think my man Demon thought that Rolly might get him. Nah, bro. Tank took care of business. And the only reason why I'm reminding you guys of this is because when you come in and you listen to Divine Sense Boxing predictions, and I don't think y'all listen to them enough, y'all putting money up and not listening to Divine Sense. Now, how the fuck does that make any sense? How the fuck does that make any sense when I'm probably something like 20-2 in my predictions since last year? All right, y'all putting money up and not listening to Divine Sense Boxing. That shit's crazy to me. And before you put any money up on Darrell and Plant, because I know y'all some of you have already done it. So before you put any money up for Plant and Darrell, y'all better just hold on to your pocketbook real quick and wait for my prediction video that I plan to put out tomorrow morning for y'all. All right. So that's what it is. And that goes for Devin Haney and Kambosos as well. Before you put any money up, you got ants in your pants. Can't wait to put your money up. Tune into Divine Sense Boxing. Listen to the predictions. Like I said, I'm like 20-2 since my comeback last year. That gives me like what? A 97% ratio. A 97% accuracy rate. My videos speak for themselves. 7th to 8th round knockout for Deontay Wilder. 7 to 8 rounds. Mark my words, man. Mark my words. Right? And yes, Helenius will make it Helenius will make it entertaining. Helenius is not gonna. He's not gonna be a Dominic Brazil. He's not gonna just get laid flat out. Whatever. What round was that? Like second round or some shit when he knocked out Brazil. No, he's gonna be tough. And he may get knocked down. He may get hurt. But he'll get up. He'll make it entertaining. He'll have points in the fight where he smothers Deontay, I think. Work on the inside a little bit. Rough him up, you know, put his shoulders in Deontay's face. He's going to be bigger than Deontay, right? So he doesn't have much choice but to use his physicality. And it'll be a kind of winding down fight, getting into 5, 6, and people be on the edge of their seat, right? The fight at that point could be like 3 rounds to 2, some shit like that. 4 rounds to 2. With Deontay with a slight edge because he's a little bit quicker, a little bit more explosive. But Helenius will be in the fight. Y'all call me Nostradamus if you want, man, but this is what is going to happen. And then come 7, 8, it's going to be lights out. Everything boxing in the building. Salute. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. So, before you guys put any money up, make sure you listen to my prediction videos. I hate to say it, but if you don't, then you don't appreciate your money enough. I know my man Platt Boys. On my Platt Boys, he always makes sure I gotta check out my boy Divine. My man Platt, but shout out to Platt Boy, man. Hey, he's a real boxing fan. I don't know if my man bets on fights or not. I think he might do on occasion. But anytime there's a big fight, before he puts any money down or has any prediction, my man Platt Boy hits me up on IG and says, "Yo, Divine, are you going live? I need your prediction, bro. Are you going live?" And that's what's up. Because if you pay attention, you know that the knowledge is authentic. The knowledge is real. But anyway, for every single person that came in here, man, I appreciate you guys immensely. I'm glad that we were able to get above 50 likes. That's what's up. All the super chats that came in, man, much love and appreciation. You know, like I said, this man that we see on the screen right here, this is a monster right here. This is a dangerous man right here. And I've been live, what, an hour, right? Open to the world, open to the public. I've had anybody come in here and tell me that Helenius is going to win the fight, and I haven't had anybody tell me why. I've had people comment on my prediction video and say that they think Helenius is going to knock. Actually, some dude said Helenius will knock out Wilder in 1. Wilder will showboat. He'll be too cocky, and Helenius will knock him out. Wilder doesn't got a chin. Now, this motherfucker could be trolling. I don't know. It's always a possibility. Always a possibility. But I will say this, man. If let's play devil's advocate and give the man the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that's what he truly believes. Let me debunk first this notion, because I've heard it on other channels as well. I've heard it from content creators, which blows my mind, and I've seen it in comment sections throughout YouTube. This idea that Deontay Wilder doesn't have a chin. How the fuck does he not have a chin? How does he not have a chin? I'll wait. This man got off the canvas like what, 3 times against Fury? You gotta, it's not just heart that gets you off the canvas. You gotta have the ability to take the punch to be able to recover, to get back up on your feet, especially as a heavyweight, because that's a lot of body that you gotta pick up off the floor. You gotta have a chin to be able to take that. Anybody can get knocked down, but you need a chin to be able to absorb the punch, to be able to recover and get up, right? And he's taken hellacious shots against Luis Ortiz. He took hellacious clean shots from, obviously, as we know, against Fury and other fighters as well too. So I don't know why anybody questions his chin, and I don't know why anybody just thinks that, you know, it's not that Helenius doesn't have power I mean, he's a heavyweight. Anybody at heavyweight can land the right punch and knock someone out. But he's not a devastating puncher. And he's just not. He's an accumulative, break you down type fighter. That's who Robert Helenius is. Go back and watch his last 2 fights. He just breaks you down. He just kind of beats you up, right? But he's not like landing one shot and putting people to sleep. So I just don't understand why people would assume that he's just going to knock out Wilder in the first round. It's almost like if that happens, I don't know if I can continue talking about boxing anymore, to be honest with you. I would just fucking lay down on the floor and just take a nap. I wouldn't even know what to do. But like I said, what's up, John? I see you, bro. Shout out to Scotland, man. But like I said, man, I'm like 20-2 since coming back. I know how to predict these fights, man. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You can take your money to the bank. Your confidence should be soaring right now. Deontay Wilder, man, by stoppage or knockout by 7, no later than 8. If it goes to the cards, I'll be shocked. But if it does go to the cards, I think Wilder will win just based off of activity. Well, not activity, but just, you know, there's a slight possibility that Helenius might be more active, but Wilder will win because of just his speed. He'll have the more shock and awe factor from the judges, from the crowd. There's a high possibility, even if it does go 12, he drops Helenius a couple of times, busts him up, you know, bleeding everywhere, and it might just be a classic. It could be a classic. It could be a heavyweight classic and go to the cards. But I just think either way you cut it or slice it, Wilder's gonna be the one with his hand raised. And like I said, y'all can take that to the bank. But that's my prediction, man. Unstoppable. Yeah. So I haven't dissected that fight that much. In particular, was it Marshall and Shields, right? I haven't dissected it. I see my man Dwayne Freeman in the building, man. I see you, bro. I don't know if you're still here, man. I see you, bro. I appreciate you. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I haven't dissected it too much, man, because I've been quite busy as a whole, but also quite focused on the comeback of Deontay, and I've been paying a lot of attention to the Caleb Plant Darrell fight too. And that's no disrespect to the ladies out there. I got much love for them. But what I'll probably do is I'll drop a prediction video of Plant and Darrell, hopefully by tomorrow morning stateside. I'll try to get Kambosos Haney out as well. Then let's see, man. Let's see if I'll get you all a prediction for Marshall and Shields as well. I'll let you guys know. And if I can't get a video out, I'll give you guys my thoughts on that fight, because I need a couple hours to do my research. I don't like to freestyle shit like that. So if I can't get a video out about the two ladies fighting, then when I go live on October 15th to commentate Darrell Plant, Wilder Helenius, I'll give you guys my thoughts on Shields and Marshall as well. That's what I'll do. Gnarly Ray. Yeah. I was a little bit surprised as well. Kalnacki was undefeated too. And a lot of people forget that. A lot of people out there saying that, Helenius is a bum. He hasn't fought nobody. Helenius has actually fought some pretty credible names, man. Because he's from Europe, right? So he's in contact with the Kalnackis of the world and the Dillian Whites of the world and all those guys out there in the UK. So those fights are easier to make than it is for him to fight heavyweights all here in the States, right? So he's actually fought some pretty credible names that have been around for a while, and names that have been contenders, have been in title eliminator fights, who's had title shots. And so Kalnacki was actually undefeated. A lot of people forget that. And Helenius was the underdog. And then in the rematch, a lot of people thought, just wasn't Kalnacki's night in the first time. But then Helenius debunked that, and he beat Kalnacki's fucking ass in the rematch. As a matter of fact, I think that was on the undercard of Wilder and Fury 3. So Helenius, man, he's not a pushover. He's not a pushover. This is a tough dude, man. And I don't want to hear anybody discrediting Wilder if Wilder wins. If Wilder wins fair and square, straight up, and I don't want nobody, and see, and that's what a lot of these detractors will do. They'll come out and be, oh, well, he ain't Fury, though. Or, oh, he wasn't that good, though. He's just another bum. They're going to start calling Helenius a bum. Y'all watch. Y'all watch. There'll always be excuses. There will always be excuses. If he beats Helenius, he was a bum. If he beats Usyk, they'll say Usyk was too small. Also, he's too small for Wilder, but he wasn't too small for Joshua. And I'm not making this shit up. This is what people are already saying that right now. They're, oh, well, I don't want to see Wilder Usyk. Because, you know, Usyk, he's basically a cruiserweight, just imposing to be a heavyweight. Wait, so what, Wilder couldn't be a cruiserweight? If Wilder wanted to bad enough, he could probably be a cruiserweight too. But I go back to my point. He's not too big, or sorry, he's not too small for Joshua, but he's too small for Wilder. But y'all want to see Joshua Wilder. Now make that make sense. If he beats Joshua, if Wilder beats Joshua, they'll say, oh, Joshua was washed up. Usyk ended Joshua. So he's not the same fighter that he was. There will always be excuses, but it won't matter. Because if Wilder goes on and beats Helenius and beats Usyk and beats Joshua, the history books will be written as is. A champion who defended his titles 10 times, who lost those titles to Tyson Fury, who came back, reclaimed the titles, and has a chance of being undisputed. Because we don't know what Fury's going to do. He may actually retire and vacate the belts. He may sail off into the sunset. Fury will always have that feather in his cap of beating the man, right? Beating Wilder. So be it. But when the history books are written, if Wilder beats Joshua, somebody that Fury potentially never fights, if he beats Usyk, another fighter that Fury potentially never fights, if he beats Helenius, a man that Fury potentially never fought, and if Wilder somehow becomes the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, there's no fucking way that you can put Fury above Wilder on the all-time heavyweight great list. I don't give a fuck how many times Fury beat him. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Now, if Fury actually does not retire and comes back and beats Usyk and beats Joshua, then okay, that changes the conversation. But I'm not confident in Tyson Fury in the way he maneuvers himself. He's unpredictable. He's unstable. He says one thing, does another. So I'm not wasting my time and energy on what Fury's trying to do. What I do know is that Wilder's on a comeback and he's got a fight on October 15th. And I will put money on, if Wilder wins coming right here Saturday night, if Wilder wins, y'all, I guarantee you Wilder will be back in the ring by May or June next year. And in that time frame, we may not even see Fury in the ring again. I mean, he might come later next year, I don't know. But I just don't see Fury back in the ring in the next 6 months. That's my opinion. Oh, and by the way, don't forget about Andy Ruiz. That's another guy that Wilder could fight and put on his resume, who's a former world champion, by the way, who beat Anthony Joshua. Let's not forget that. Who just got done beating Luis Ortiz, coming off a victory. Luis Ortiz, a guy that Fury never fought, by the way. So imagine that. Right? Imagine the irony of it, but that's the way boxing works. If Wilder beats Ruiz, Usyk, Joshua, who will Fury have on his resume? He will have 2 victories over Wilder and a victory over an old washed-up Klitschko. It is what it is. So time will tell. I appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. I said dry tonight, man. I got low blood sugar. I gotta go eat something, man. But yeah, I appreciate everyone dropping by tonight, man. Much love and appreciation. I appreciate everybody helping me get those likes above 50. If you haven't hit that like button yet, make sure you hit that like button. Maybe we can get 60 likes right quick before I end this stream. Let's see. Much love and appreciation. Everybody who dropped super chats, everybody who got wrenched up, you earned it. Thank you for supporting the channel. All of my official channel members out there, thank you for your monthly donations to help keep the channel alive, because this is something that I do as a hobby, man. This is not a full-time job. I got a full-time job. I got full-time dedications that I do. This is something that I do as a passion, and all the official channel members, all of the wrenches, all of the people who donate, you're the ones who keep Divine Sense Boxing alive. So I appreciate you. And I'll be back on here. Well, y'all see me on video with my prediction videos of Plant Darrell, but as far as a live is concerned, I will be here for a Firestorm panel. Firestorm panel. Firestorm panel. Firestorm panel, y'all. Thursday night for all of you people in the States. I got Just Do Boxing on deck, and I got G5 on deck. We're going to chop it up. 78 might make an appearance as well. So the artwork is coming out here relatively soon of the Firestorm panel. We're going to talk about all the big fights coming up. We're going to talk about, we're going to finalize our thoughts on Wilder Helenius. We're going to finalize our thoughts on Plant Darrell. We're going to finalize our thoughts on Kambosos Haney. And we'll probably talk about Carissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. So stay tuned. Wait for the artwork so y'all can hit your notification bell to make sure that you're alerted. We'll go live. I think it's going to be, what time did I tell 78? I think I said 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern, y'all. Thursday night. Don't miss it. Firestorm panel to cap off our final thoughts for all the big fights coming up Saturday. Then I'll be here live October 15th commentating on the fight card of Wilder Helenius. And keep your eyes open for my prediction videos for Plant, Darrell, Kambosos Haney. Y'all stay up, y'all stay strong, y'all stay positive. It's your boy Divine. Much love and appreciation for everybody dropping in tonight. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Firestorm panel will be the next time I'm live. Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss it. I'm out.